Welcome back to our now 4th episode of our Volkmar Challenge Crusade. Now, I've started this little record thing on turn 8 after the unification of the Empire. Everything before that point is kind of just moot. Pun intended, because the moot was taken by vampire counts. Well, moving forward after that creepy moment. So this is our challenge campaign, and what this means is we are reenacting the Volkmar's Crusade from the end times after Manfred von Karstein pretty much coaxed Volkmar into invading Sylvania and ultimately captured him and then turned him into Nagash, more or less. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please watch the end time video I did on that. Now, what we want to talk about here is Marienburg has expanded out, taken over the majority of Bretonia. We have pretty much solidified the majority of the Reich, and what has actually gone on is that you can see here that this is now no longer a portion of the Empire. The vampire counts are taking over whatever portion as necessary von Karstein has pushed up and into. They've taken the moot, and Averheim, Averland as a whole, is now controlled by Greenskins. So we're going to have a mini crusade within our greater crusade, and that is to take out the Greenskins. I was like, what the hell is the name of them? So we're going to have to push through Averland. Then, as you can see right there, they took out the rest of it. We'll push through Averland and then into the rest of the von Karstein land. So join me now. We're right here. We're right on the tip of the of Averland as we push into the Greenskins territory and recapture this for the old world. Let's see what kind of fun we can have. So, kind of going over things here. We are just about, like I was saying, to push into those Greenskin territories. So let's take a look at Archlector Volkmar the Grim for the Empire. Let's see. You know, I'm inclined to. I could make him a combat lord, or hero, but on a warhorse isn't a terrible idea. Army's pretty damn solid here. Turn down the volume a little bit here in a second. Let's get him and have the ability to kind of hunt down lords quickly here. Oh yeah, well, that's way too loud. There we go. That way I'm not competing over that. My knowledge is yours. Who has an unassigned skill point? Okay, good. Good. And I definitely want him to be kind of an assassin. So what's he at? Where is he? Oh, we have a quest here. The Jade Griffin. Use your hero to successfully perform an action against the settlement belonging to the following race. They will be judged from Rector Sadao. Cleansing corruption is going to be so huge. We have to do something against this. So damage to the walls is not have walls. Okay. No. Well, you know what? Just why don't you just someone bend me over backwards? Oh, it's BC. That's why. Again, no walls there either. No walls, no walls. I mean, Castle Drakenfels will definitely have it. Let's see. Well, let's get him. Let's make him a better assassin. Knock out these pesky little agents here. Oh, 47%. That's just kind of not cool. I mean, those goblin war bosses can become really strong very fast, so we got to be kind of careful about them. Blood is over there. Fat off the land. 45% on her. Okay, so that kind of gives us a better idea, but let's move closer and just kind of keep scouting through this territory. Send the witch hunter through. Volkmar, we can just move closer and closer to Averheim. Leifdorf might be a better. Now we'll take Averheim as the capital. Get some research going here. Get troops just because. And we're getting really, really good positive income now, right? So I think in a turn or two, we can actually see the summon of a next Archlector. That should be fun. I'm inclined to kind of want to go with the Blacksmith. We kind of talked about Empire Knights being a part of the well, Knightly Orders. Empire Knights, I don't think. This is the Heroic Brotherhoods and such. I mean, we could say that one knight of them is like, oh, the Knights of More or something like that. The Knights of More are definitely a order of Empire Knights that would absolutely go spelunking into the depths of into Sylvania on this crusade. But I think maybe just steering clear of them might be a little bit more flavorful and fun. Because, I mean, if you just take a shit ton of Empire Knights, you can just ride through almost all of the entirety of the Vampire Count. So that's not fun. We want this to be kind of like a visceral battle. A battle of good and evil, my lord. Yeah, we'll hold off on that. Our bread basket here is just producing like mad. And we'll double check real quick. Marienburg. Okay, yeah. That's the big thing I wanted was that non-aggression pact. That's good. That's solidified. Wisland we got a really good trade with. Distrust the Empire? Why would you distrust the Empire? Hellebeckland would be a great federation to have. But they distrust us. Don't like us. Where is our bro? Ostermark? Dog. Greetings on behalf of the Empire. They're just getting put in hard by, what's this? This Ostland? Who I think hates us. Yeah, Ostland typically always hates us. Deliver your missive and then get from my presence. Oh, yeah, deliver my missive and then get from my presence. I love to hear that voice actor's real voice. Maybe he's not as haughty as he sounds. But this is so we're coming on to the fourth turn here. I'm sorry, the fourth episode here. And hopefully we'll have this wrapped up pretty quickly, as we do have the Vampire Coast coming out at the beginning of next month. And there's going to be hopefully a lot of really cool goodies that make that a fun just normal campaign outside of being a really fun challenge campaign option. I say nay to your defensive reliance. I don't want to get pulled into any unnecessary wars. We have a focus, a laser focus. It is Sylvania. The undead pitbull himself has to be put down. Dale. Ooh, Black Venom and the Border Princes. So they're expanding southward. While we kind of snatch up their holds up here, which I'm totally cool with. In fact, I wouldn't have it any other. Lance Scryer and Carcassonne going at it too. I thought of a really cool another cool challenge campaign would be Carcassonne expanding into Tilia and Estalia. So I think that'd be kind of a fun one here too. So let me know if you think that'd be a cool little challenge campaign here. The mod list is now properly in the description for the campaign, so you can see what units I'm using, or what mods I'm using, and why they're awesome, because I love all these mods. Yeah. Could you go away? You're scary and no one likes you. Aha, Castle Drakenhof. 4% chance, I'll take it. Completes our quest, so let's get on over there and do it. Get that Jade Griffin going. Raid a region belonging to any of the following enemies of Telok. That's just not gonna work for me. We can't. What is their relative strength to ours? I thought we could just jump into the faction thing. What? There we go. Well, you know what? That's just a lot of hogwash. Beastman, Bretonian, Dwarf, Green. Ooh, they're pretty strong. But they're out there killing tons of things, and this is only gonna... So, a little trick. If you want to increase your diplomatic relations with any of the dwarf factions, actually even in the Empire, if you're playing, like, say, the Empire counts, Go kill Greenskins. They love that shit. As they well should. Declare the war. The errantry war begins. Errantry war. Whoopsies. The Volkmar's Crusade begins. I don't think we'll need to really worry about that for a turn.
Purge the heretics.
Burn, heretic. 40k jumping out at you. Let's actually... Let's do... Isn't there one for construction? Public order is in good shape. Let's just do growth. Vampire corruption, huh? Why is there so much vampire corruption? Who has done this? Us. Vampire corruption on the rise, no less. Damn. I'm kind of inclined to just want to go for this. Because the level 1 blacksmith is the main one we want. Look at the level 1 blacksmith. Oh shit, where is it? There it is. We want this one. Increased for flagellants and for swords and spirit units. So this is going to be our big, like, damage bonus for our flagellants in addition to. So let's actually do that. Gives us a little leftover money and we'll start building out the rest of our provinces. And probably get... No? A warrior priest. Next turn for sure. I should have done the mod that adds rights, but not. Okay. Next turn should be a good turn. We'll get a good combat in. We're missing one of those almost all last episode. You can see these really cool custom banners for oh shit, Templehof just got bumped off. Looks like the faction is completely destroyed. Vampire counts have united all of Sylvania in their iron vampire talents. And the von Karsteins are, I guess you could say, next. Hello, Averheim. No, dude. I shan't rub beards with ye. My mustache is my mustache and my mustache alone. Aha, yeah, they tried to assassinate and they failed. Good, because that would have sucked. Don't mind those cats. Okay, we're back at it. Interesting. Let's see here. Warfare leadership might be nice, but we don't plan on sacking anything. We plan on taking things. Let's plunder them, punish them. Our armies consist of noble state troops, yet they act like a horde of free company. They loot and pillage across the countryside. Something must be done. Oh, punish them is absolutely true to Volkmar's Crusade here. The army must behave and uphold the tenets of Sigmar, or else we know better than the Northmen. The soldiers will be punished. Absolutely. Okay, Ian Nieder made it through. We'll do that at the end of this turn. We'll go over here. Actually, what is this one? 64%. Is 64% too? Yeah. Difference in price. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay. Use a hero. We've done it. We have broken down the walls of Templehof. Raise or sack 2 settlements belonging to the following factions. Kislev. Why do I have to go fight the bear? I don't know what happens if, and you guys might know better than I do, but what happens if I can't get there by the time, or if Kislev gets completely wiped out the map? What happens then? Look at that fat amount of resources per turn. We'll do some building here. Help out with some growth here. Income. That's a pretty big bonus. Isleheart? No, I'm thinking Helmgart. Reichsguard would only be in Reichland. I think we're okay to fortify Isleheart now. Paltry 1500, such a thing. I'll have to upgrade this. 3200. Brunberg, we could make produce more. Yeah, let's do this. That. Get more income. Ah, fuck. Forgot about that warrior priest. But we'll do it next turn. Plenty of time to do that. Alright. Finally have a fucking cockfight here. Damn right. Fight the battle. Sure, we could auto-resolve this, but we haven't seen a fight here in some time, and I feel like I owe it to y'all. It's just a siege. These things are grubby as they are anyway. So we'll kind of, excuse me, screen the charge with our more expendable swordsmen, then bring up the Tattersouls to just knock, I'm sorry, the Flagellants to just knock around the rest of the army. Gorebirds himself will be just combo attacked by the Archlector and the Empire Captain, which will be on mounts, so it'll be kind of nice. We'll hide the Knights of the Blazing Sun way back in trees so they don't get kind of focused out. Them back there. Wow. I think I've ever played this game before. All right. Spaghetti line these guys. To you drop that. You pick that up. So we'll do. I gamble it. Fuck it. That'll do. Ah, good. Worthy gambling. Always are. Having them on horses is going to be kind of nice. Be able to get up in that face. Oh, man. Shield! So sick. That almost as sick as that eye patch. Okay, so let's get up close and personal fast. Oh. And then we'll actually get you here. Get those. Flat these bros on the wall. And we'll use these flagellants. Guys here. Flagellants to get ready to like push through the wall. I don't even think this can do much damage if they're on the wall. I'll just like miss. Oh, I cast it out these guys anyway, so yeah, it's definitely gonna miss. Yeah. Right in that little wall there. Using their shields, getting up there quickly. Look at that. Dude, look at that. That guy's a high score right there. It's actually used. And what I want to do is push this whole portion of the wall with our flagellants. Get you guys fire in. And those archers. They don't have a lot of archers, which is nice. Oh man, this guy's just getting picked off hard. I wish you could like focus and see what is shooting the most. Hey, what's going on? Get up there. I mean, like, you could like hover over and press like space and see like this arrow pointing at this unit. Like what unit is getting fired at from what. Yeah, good.
Swordsman! Ready for war!
See if I can make it onto the wall. Plenty of archer fire going into them. Gonna have a lot of orc boys here.
The Tattersouls!
Better souls up there.
Faith is my shield!
Get this guy here and this guy here. Oh. Okay. Yes, that's right. Bring the wall down. Those black orcs? Oh no, it's just him. Okay, so we'll have the Tattersouls charging in. They're going to be able to rip stuff up. Okay. Actually, it's going to take one of these guys and bring them down here. The rest will keep pushing over. Those Flash are going to rip stuff up there as well. We'll get the Empire Large Selector and the Empire Captain to charge in here too and focus on Gorebirds.
Light wizard! By Ulrich's wrath!
I'd have siege attackers, that'd be awesome. Nope. Wishful thinking. Whoa, what the hell was that? What in the every hell was that? Alright, so the gate battle is underway. We have our flagellants up here, ready to do this damage.
Crossbows ready, General! By Ulrich's wrath!
I put them on deep. My bad.
Protects us! Battle!
Reinforce these bros right here. These flagellants right there. And we're mopping everything up on the wall. Don't be hasty, Master Dwarf. Yeah, there we go. Speeding that up. Victory has been achieved. No reason to clean everything else up. And that battle. A good first victory for Volkmar's Crusade. Which is unfortunately not of the undead variety, but still, I'll take it. We've captured back Averheim, which is the capital of Averheim. Bringing the moot back, one siege at a time. Now, of course, in the lore, Volkmar the Grim didn't have to deal with recapturing portions of the Empire in his crusade back to Sylvania. But I think this adds a little bit more flavor. This way you guys aren't just watching strictly Empire and Vampire Counts battles. And the next faction, or the next like little small settlement we attack this episode will just auto-resolve. But again, wanted to have some fun with you guys. We could loot and occupy, but I think that we'll just occupy it. This is Averheim. This is the Heartland. We'll bring this guy back to assassinate this pesky goddamn Zajar backslider. 40% chance. I'll take it. Good. Level on Siggy himself. Want this for sure. Finally got access to some battle prayers. Net of Amantok. Get access. Or Exorcism will be really good very soon, but not right yet. And we'll have plenty of chances, but Net of Amantok will be good. Actually, even maybe Boss Protection. So the nice thing is that these will actually all be very applicable to what we're going to be dealing with. So be on the lookout for those. And that actually might have helped us with some of the dwarf factions. Aye.
Greetings, Zumgi. How fares the Empire in these dark
You know. Don't even act like you don't. You're the one who makes all of our weapons and teaches us our languages and all that shit.
to war.
Trying to downplay your involvement.
Aye.
Correct,
Let's
Norn
hear
or
what you have
Thorn.
to say.
No, Norn.
I
Norn
agree.
South. Norn is pretty beat up, as you can see. And Karak Ziflin. We're all good with Zufbar. Zufbar, you want to be my bro. Trust me.
Hail to your Emperor, aye.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Hopefully we can get some dwarf trading here soon. That's going to be huge if we do. We'll end that turn. So, we've talked about this before in our previous episode, but yes, all of the Empire language came from a derivative of the... What the hell is that? The dwarf language. And on top of it, oh my god, Richter Sadao was wounded by this stupid fucking Banshee. That's just 4 turns he's out of it. Karak Norn was just eliminated, unfortunately.
Many call me Emperor.
Yes, let me guess. Oh, a military alliance this time. Like, well, if they didn't want the defensive alliance, they'll definitely want the military alliance. But a lot of the blacksmithing capabilities and the siege crafting and engineering capabilities actually come from dwarfs, just like all their mage crafting and their, I guess you could say, fine art abilities kind of come from high elves. The humans are kind of basically the amalgamations of the other two kind of fallen races, I guess you could say. The former kind of masters of the world have given humans the ability to kind of combat the North. So that's so annoying. Yeah, sort of bullshit.
Sigma grant me strength.
Averheim is in good hands. Is dealing with some vampire corruption here, though. But let's get out a new person then. What did we want to do? Didn't we need something that would make our warrior priests even stronger?
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
Hi, how you doing? There's something that makes it so that we get just some ridiculously like rank 6 warrior priests, and I can't remember what it was. It's this. Well, we'll worry about that in a sec. We'll focus on it. We'll get to it quickly. We'll probably pump everything into fervent. We're actually reassuring presence, so we don't have to deal with attrition going through those lands. As we snatch up the remainder of these Greenskin lands, and then that way we'll be really good pushing in, not having to deal with that attrition. That is quite annoying. Let's... Oh, warrior priest got to be made over here. Strong. Curious. We'll go with strong. Ulrich Nosbacher. Backer. Lupio Talson. Son of Tal. Who is a lord, or as a god. That just doesn't make any sense. Okay, I kind of want him to wound some stuff, but... Okay, so if he comes out if he were to come out at rank 8, like that other ability is going to make us, he'll be able to get this off the bat, which is pretty nice. So let's make him... wound friendly. And... stimulate growth or replenish the troops. Definitely need a troop battery, I guess you could say.
What do you require? Yes, righteous fury upon them.
It'd be nice to just kind of have all these heroes, like the Archlector's like honor guard. We'll wait another turn here. That up. There we go. Next turn, I think we can summon up another Elector Count. You gotta start filling out these offices. That's pretty big here. You want to get these offices filled up as much as you can to get all these bonuses. Treasure, for example, is going to be really strong. Spy Master's okay. Reich Marshal, we won't really need this. Patriarch, Supreme Patriarch. Magic, that'll be nice. Okay. But end our turn here. Oh, about 2 or 3 more turns this episode. Hopefully we'll get into another battle. But yeah, like I was saying, humans kind of act as that bastion against chaos. The chaos, or the humans were kind of imbued with all these abilities to get magic from Teclis, namely of the High Elves. Really actually against the majority of the High Elves. They said, don't do that. So, well, hey, if I imbue them with the ability, if I teach them how to control the winds of magic and how to use winds of magic, they can better use it to fight chaos. And if the dwarves kind of looked at it as having this valley filled with humans, that the dwarves can no longer defend. They can't defend this valley. Having it filled with humans that are actually well equipped and able to fight chaos as well means that the dwarf lands are a little bit more secure. So the humans are always kind of treated as this buffer against chaos throughout the entirety of the lore, more or less. It's always kind of under the guise of, we need you now more than ever, because we don't want to give any of our waning races over to this endeavor. Lose that speed, lose that leadership. Okay. We'll go with Blade Master. A little bit more combat heavy. We can honestly probably start moving towards Grenzant. Volkmar
the Grim.
I'm gonna move right up against this, because these guys will replenish all the way up to the end of this turn. Yeah, right there. Oh, maybe. That's okay. If they're not at full, this has got barely anything in it. I'm not too worried about it. So, oh, character earn. Actually, do a race, Empire, Beastman, Draconian.
Hail to your Emperor, manling.
Well, why, thank you, my lord. You are too kind indeed. Okay, well, you know what? I just wanted some military access. You and I could just swap bros and punch fists and shit, but no. Waldorf, if I end up taking it over, I'll make it into another like kind of little bastion stronghold, since it is isolated from these two, and I don't want to take over Weisenland, of course. I will make it so that Leithdorf is just a bastion against anything coming out of this portion of the world. And I probably even the same thing with Grenstadt. I think we can start building that Arch Lector. How long until our little bro's back? Ugh. Those fucking... 2 turns on that, 2 turns on that. No, we'll wait another turn and just kind of start building up infrastructure. Because I want to make the Arch Lector, but at the same time, I don't want to waste the money of having him just kind of run around. I don't think we need a second army just yet. Maybe in like 3 or 4 turns. Because as soon as we open up conflict with the vampires, we're gonna be jumping pretty constantly to really big fights.
Greetings from Sigma.
Hi, Boris. No, I don't want that. But I'm glad you do. Kislev, of course, is just up there all strong as shit. Oh man, Fleifdorf just had a fat army created in its province. Maybe that'll be my target, other than Grensach. Because it's not a huge bonus to take that area, but I'd rather not have them take back Averheim after I've just conquered it.
Sigma be praised.
Only certain places you can cross here. I thought it said bread taker. Do not take my bread. Yeah, and to go across this is... Oh, I thought this had attrition. Usually it has attrition attached to it, and there's only one little crossing over here. We'll go over here. Take back Weifdorf. get this guy over here. Just kind of continue inspiring, creating growth. He doesn't have any really cool combat abilities yet, so there's no huge rush for me to put him into any armies. So we can actually start working on... I'm going to do this, then we'll do this for income. I'm abandoning this because speed from infantry troops is not a huge concern for me right now. Good town. Okay. All right. Should have another good fun fight here. Oh man, that's a lot. Not really. It'll be fun. Have a paltry settlement there. Okay, good. Weisenberg is a pretty big settlement. So is Nuln too? Yeah, Nuln's got some good stuff in it. Okay, good. Good. Another turn. As these turns go by. About 10 more minutes left in this episode. We're probably going to, like I said, maybe do another turn or two here. Deal with these fucking pesky greenskins, dude. Just spelunking through the lower lands, like leaving like giant piles of shit that turn into other greenskins, which is just disgusting. And that's an actual lore thing. Greenskins are born out of like fungus that grows from when like so it's basically orcs eat squigs, squigs eat goblins and grots. And like that's like the hierarchy. So the poop of one of them kind of makes more orcs. It's really disgusting. Orcs are like more biological than Tyranids are, if you remember 40k lore. A happy populace, but the games begin in Grunberg. Good! Distract your people with brutish games. Crowds flock to the fighting pits and arenas to revel in the violence and forget their woes for a time. Good. Okay, so we got a good fight here to close out this episode, probably. Let's finish doing any kind of building here. Public order is on the rise. You know, it's like I always put low priority into building these buildings, but when I need them is when it's too late, so it's like shit. We'll make the town, give us a little more income, some better growth. We can't do Averheim just yet. And let's knock out this last yeah. This is going to be a hard-fought fight. They have so much cab, but I think we can make it. I think we've got it. Basically, what we're going to use is our flagellants as a flanking device. Depends, though, where we get reinforcements from in this, or where they get the reinforcements from. If they start with them on the map, it's going to be okay. If they reinforce onto the map, we can focus that down first, hard and fast, and it'll be a little bit easier to deal with this entire army. We should have enough range to deal with. They've got very little archers, so we'll be able to kind of pepper them from range. Okay, good. Gamble. Be our group 1. Be our group 2.
Finding range, sir. Crossbows ready, General. Ready for war.
Yeah, you can just back. Group 2, lock that up, 2. Use you guys to screen for defense, and you guys to screen for defense. Cool. That defense. Let's see how this engagement goes. Man, look how wide that army is. Woo! Fast forward that up a bit. At least we can, you know what? We're going to do a little bit some tricky tricks coming up here. As soon as that gets in range, we will net him down and focus all fire on him, and Shem's Burning Gaze him. We've got this awesome ability here that'll help us out. Just kind of stay in range of everyone. Okay, let's pause this for a second. What is out over here? Pause. Wolf Riders. Okay, so we bring you guys in a little bit higher and tighter. Delete that guy quickly, hopefully. Wolf Rider, Wolf Rider, Wolf Rider, Wolf Rider. I'm actually gonna send these guys out this way. But just do it. Gonna get this spell off ever, dude? You know, don't do anything. Now we'll charge in. All of you guys should be fighting that. Better souls are getting there. Perfect. Go right there. You go right here. You go over here. Shit. Into my Tatter Souls too. Those are boar boys? Fuck, get those out of there. Get out of that fight. Okay. Crossbowman in there. We're moving into there. Where are you guys? Trying to get away. Let's see here. We got their leadership completely crushed, which is nice. Get these guys are just into this fight. See, those guys are fleeing. Kind of knock down these archers a bit. War boys are running away. Get the wolf riders down. Okay. Good. Clean them up. Clean them up. As soon as we like get this to kind of go back into our favor, we win. Really, we don't have to even clean everything up, which is at our souls. Onto them. I don't even know what it does to a single unit like that. I'm gonna find out. These Goblin Wolf Riders are actually doing a considerable amount of damage to the Knights of the Blazing Sun, which I find very upsetting. That right there. Who's withdrawing? Sons of bitches. For that. Spearman just not really doing what I want them to do at all. All right, enemy lord is dead. That is going to be that morale. Just spear routing all over the place. Get you into here.
By Sigma! Heldenhammer! Steady, men! To battle! For the Emperor! Budgets! In the name of Sigma! Prepare for combat! Crossbow!
All right. I think we did it.
We are Sigma there!
Goblin archers, they're just going to get ridden down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, bros. Come back, come back. Oh, yeah. So, a victory, a good victory, because we didn't lose anything. Things got pretty close, and this was a pretty sticky army here, but we still managed to kind of pull it out and destroy them. So, good on us. Good on us, indeed. I might combine one of these Empire Swordsmen just to get that Archlector into the Earth, or just the Warrior Priest into the army for replenishment bonuses. Which I will gladly take. And this is actually going to be the end of our episode, so it'll be a good little note to end on here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this series here. I'm trying to get it out a little bit faster, but with some stuff coming up, it's kind of been hard to backlog these videos as much as I've wanted to. But a lot of really cool, exciting announcement coming up here very soon, guys, so stay tuned for that. I promise you'll really enjoy it. As I tend to deliver some really cool stuff every so often. Alright, Pyrrhic victory indeed. I will occupy this. Destroy Largog Beardtaker himself. And our army is in good shape. Lots of bonuses there. Damn, nice. Let's actually get you, Mr. Nutcracker. Let's put you into unit rank. Let's put you in that. Then boom. Replenish the troops. That'll help us out a ton. For instances just like this. Oh, no level for you, huh? I mean, I would figure that would be a pretty pivotal thing. You get a level 4, but no. Let's get Faw's protection, because I'm noticing that our army is not the most stalwart, so we need a little extra oomph when it comes to defense there. Okay, so I think we're all good. But yeah, guys, so we're going to go ahead and save this here, and this will be the end of our turn 4, or episode 4. Hopefully you're enjoying this series, like I was saying. We've done quite a bit. We've started to secure Averland. Vizeland is now back firmly under Empire control between myself and Vizeland themselves, the faction. But Averland's got one more faction here, or I'm sorry, province, or little location in Grensot, and we will take that out, and we will unite the clans. So as always, guys, thanks so much for watching here today. Hopefully you're enjoying this. Don't forget to comment below, like, subscribe, check out my Patreon, all the cool things that I always say. But as always, guys, have a good one, and take care.